Hey guys, we need to talk. So this video will basically be the same thing as the other video because this stuff has been happening again. Well, obviously not like before, but there's still like same issues and stuff that I'm still like kind of getting from these Bloxburg Roleplays with Bia, Tingle Dances, and anyone else who joins, I guess. And I just don't like it, alright? Look, I know I'm like supposed to be the dad of this Bloxburg family, but again, everyone relying on me a little too much again. I'm like the foundation of the family and stuff, and it's always me that has to be the foundation, the one that makes decisions, the house builder, the one where I have to use. When it comes to like me joining in, it always has to be my house and stuff, and I always have to be the parent. For once, I just want to be the kid of the family, you know? The one who causes the trouble. And I don't want it to be my house. I want it to be other people's houses. Their houses, Bia houses, if she ever finishes. Tinkle Dance's houses. All of that. But I never got it. And it's draining my money away. It literally is. And it's bothering me, every single bit of it. Because, like, everyone's relying too much on me once again. For everything, for this role-playing thing we have, this family thing that we are doing and stuff, playing. And, you know, whatever, I never even got a break from these roleplays. I literally feel like I do it every single day with them. And, I mean, yeah, it's fun, but it gets, like, doing it every day, doing one thing every day, sometimes it gets annoying. Like, even recording videos every day gets annoying for me. And that's weird, because, like, I like recording these videos. Going to school every day, it gets annoying, you know? Basically, if you do the same things every day, it gets annoying, boring, and irritating, and you find something you hate about it every time you do it. And that's basically what I'm going to talk about right now. And I'm sorry I had to make this video again, even though I'm, I recently made the other one, too. But it's an ongoing issue. So basically, when I was, like, a few hours ago, I was role-playing with Bia in Tingle Dances, you know, doing our, I guess, daily role-playing thing, because we do this every day, like I said. And I was already annoyed at the fact that, like, I just want to work, you know? I need to work to pay the bills, because role-playing isn't cheap. I mean, like, seriously, we had this role-playing session for, like, a few hours. For me, it was overnight. Like, from, like, maybe 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. And I'm assuming they live in a different time zone. So that's why they were able to, you know, play for a long time. Because for them, it was probably the daytime when they wanted me to roleplay. For me, it was nighttime. And I was like, sure, why not? Because I usually stay up and edit, record, you know, and stuff. Even though when I should be sleeping, but, you know, whatever, it's fine. But 4 hours? No, not even 4, 5 hours. I think it was 5 hours that time. Like, and you know how many times my bills went down in those times? In those hours? 3. 3 times. And if I did the math correctly, my bills right now is $2,600, right? And then you times that by 3. I lost $7,800 because of bills. Why? Because someone wanted to roleplay with his friends for 4 hours, non-stop, not even working, because I don't know. Alright, I'm afraid to leave the house and leave them in my house, because they leave the TV on, they leave doors open, who knows? They probably leave food out, and I don't even know. So, yeah, I'm afraid to leave them in my house alone if I decide to work out my exploders while we roleplay. That's why I don't work within the roleplays. And that's also an issue. But So I guess it's a lose-lose either way. It's either have the two run amok in my house doing whatever, causing messes and stuff, or bye-bye money. Unless I need to work faster and more, which I have been trying to, but every time I do, I bump into these roleplay situations where I just do it. I have to do it. And the thing is, I'm afraid to say no too, because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. So that's also an issue as well, saying no. Because, that's just a problem with me, is to say no to people. Because I'm that nice. So yeah, that's also an issue that's making this thing bad. And not only that, but I had to lose more money to buy them stuff. Like bunk beds. And make room for them. And I had to edit my own house just for them. When I shouldn't, because it's my house. I mean, yeah, Tinkle Dances need a room. But, I didn't expect her to come and roleplay in my house and live with me in the first place. Nor did anybody else that joined this role-playing group. So yeah, I even went to the point where Tinkle Dance couldn't just keep being in Bia's room, which is also hers because there's a bunk bed in there now. Instead, she has to sleep in Dewey's room for some reason. Why? I don't know. Why can't she just sleep in Bia's room? There's 2 beds. A baby could sleep on the normal bed. Because Bloxburg has that thing where they put railings on the bed for whichever character size you are. It works. You don't need no crib. You don't need Dewey's room. I mean, yeah, it has a bathroom of its own, but Dewey's close. Because he's my alt account. So, obviously, I think he should get the bigger room and the more stuff. Plus, I'm pretty sure Bia and Tingle Dances wanted them to share a room. Because they were sisters, and I remember that. Back then, when I had the modern house. Bia would come ask me and say, hey, can I share a room with my sister? Tinkle Dances. And I'm like, okay, sure. And now they want to be in separate rooms because of their character size. That doesn't... I tried. I tested it. I was a baby, and I slept in my bed fine because they put railings on it. Unless you're saying the stuff in Dewey's room was better than the stuff in your room. Which I don't know why. Just be grateful for what you have in the room. I am not swapping people's bedrooms and stuff. Have people rent it like a hotel. Stay in your room. I made it for a reason. I put pictures of you specifically in that room to let you know. All those, the profile pictures and stuff, they're mostly circular or something like that. I think that's just Dewey's, actually. Dewey's and mine. But Bia and Tinkle Dance have their own, profile picture on the wall to let them know that it's their room. And Dewey has it with his. That's supposed to tell you, that's supposed to be there because it's literally a name tag to tell you that it's your room and you should stick with it. And the basement, I don't really know what to say about that. A lot of people go in there for some reason. We had this one person who wanted to be the mother of the family, although we already had Eva, whatever. And yeah, I made her sleep down there because that's the only room left, even though that's Valerie's room. And when she comes, like I said, when she comes soon. So yeah, I just did that because it was the only option. But for Tinkle Dances, it's not the only option because she literally has a bed in her room. So what's the point of being in Dewey's room? The stuff. Why? Because I don't know. That's what I'm wondering too. Okay, maybe I might be like nitpicking on little things that probably don't matter or whatnot, but like it's still irritating. And if you don't, even if you don't, or even if they don't understand it or anything, it's my Bloxburg house, and they should respect that. You know, like I did all these specific things for a reason, but yet they're not, you know, using it properly. Like the bedrooms and stuff, they keep switching. Like what? And then they request me to move stuff. In fact, Tingle Dance moved something when I wasn't even home because I was getting groceries for them because they wanted groceries, which I was nervous because I knew like they'll probably do something while I'm away or something, like cause a ruckus, like cause a ruckus. And instead of a ruckus, Tinkle Dances went in build mode and did something, and I was afraid like what did she do? She could have moved anything. And if you're wondering why she had a co-owner, it's because I let her drive. So yeah, which I'm not gonna let that happen again because we all remember what happened with Bia when I, gave her co-owner and stuff. She keeps driving off with the car. So yeah, I'm not doing that again, and nor am I definitely not doing that because Tinkle Dance went in build mode and stuff. I mean, she didn't really move anything. She just moved the painting. But that was also an issue because the painting was literally blocking the door and stuff. So, yeah, I moved it back because I was irritated by that when I was just in my own house, just, I guess, going to rooms and stuff. Like, I went into Bia's and Tinkle Dance's room, and the freaking painting was, like, glitched through the door, and I was like, this is irritating me, this is bothering me, I had to move it back. All I'm saying is that these Bloxburg roleplays are starting to be annoying once again, and I'm probably gonna be done with this. I know I said that last time too, but since this is the second time, it's my like motivation in doing these things, and it's time to be more, strict or like have like some limit. Activating Asian Dad mode. Because obviously they aren't listening to me, and they still do some of the same mistakes and stuff. I mean, I get we're human, but that doesn't mean it's not annoying. And because it drains my money, either if it's like buying them stuff, which increases the bill, by the way. Before it was 2,500, and buying the bunk bed itself increased it to 2,600. And of course other stuff too that I might have bought for them. And it also like I barely even have time to work for those bills either, because I'm constantly role playing with them every time I play Bloxburg, so I didn't really get the time to work and get money for those bills. And the more I pay bills, like that other time I said that I had to do it 3 times, and the more money I will lose. And before I was at 30,000. Yeah, and now I'm at 15,000 as of now. Some of that money was gone because of bills that kept popping up when I was roleplaying with them. So yeah, that's an issue as well. And I apologize for starving so much, alright? But yeah, I think I'm gonna be done. Stop role-playing excessively. Either if it's recording role-playing or just role-playing without recording. I need to stop. I need to chill out on that. And I hope you understand. But who knows? They have a difficult understanding, like things that I say, rules and stuff. So, yeah. Except Tingle Dances. Bia though, that's difficult because she barely speaks and doesn't really take my words sometimes, but whatever. Also, I forgot to mention that it even went to the point where, like, I've been known as Dad now. Okay, I guess William, Will, Wintry, those aren't my names anymore. Larry B has been calling me Dad, even when we're not role playing. She calls me Dad. I don't know. To me, I just, it feels weird. Like we're not role playing. Stop calling me Dad. Why does everyone call me dad? And even when I was roleplaying as a child, at one point during our session, she still called me dad. What the heck? Like every child should learn that dad and mom are not the parents' real names. Bia. My name is literally in the username. Say it. Oh yeah, and one last thing. So to me, it feels like we aren't even role-playing anymore. It feels like everyone's just walking around the house, running amok, doing typical things like cooking, watching TV, just boosting your mood and stuff. And then we run into each other, we say hi, and then we just go back to do our own thing. Are we even role-playing anymore? Or is it just walking, running around in William's house, saying hi to each other whenever we come across each other? I don't know about you, but that's dumb. That's pretty much it. And let's start the next segment where I'll talk about the upcoming era for December. Alright, so this next segment might be a little emotional, I don't even know, but basically I've been talking to my older Roblox friends, from ages ago. Some from my It's William the Doge account, while others from my Will the Dog account. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, or just, you just met me on Roblox and stuff, and some of you guys might think that Mad Mike is where, is me. But people who have been here longer know that It's William the Doge was before that. Unless, if you're like this person right here, you would know that this was actually me, Will the Doggy. So, yeah. Basically, I talked to her and stuff. It's my friend here. I remember she wanted me to call her Carmen, Kayla, or Maddie, either one. I will just call her Carmen because I remember that's the first name I gave her, or I called her back then, 3 years ago. No, 4 years ago. Sorry, 4 years ago. But yeah, we met in 2018, and it was the greatest friendship I had. One of my greatest friendships. And the fact that she's still here, up to my current account, is wow, what a legend. She's been here for we came a long way from me and her, our friendship came from a long way. And it makes me sad to think about that, because it's very sad to think about this with all your other Roblox friends that you have been friends with for a long time and stuff, the journey you went through with them. And the fact that I haven't been talking to them recently makes me feel bad and sad and stuff. And I want to reconnect with them, and that's what I was trying to do, So if you got a message from me that said, "Hello, how are you?" then yeah, that's just me trying to reconnect with you guys, with my older Roblox friends again, and try to go back with them, because I've been doing nothing but Bloxburg with Bia and stuff, to the point where I miss doing the old stuff with other people, So that's what I want this new era to be, and I can't wait for this to happen. And I can't believe I talked to my friend that I met 4 years ago in 2018. She has been there since Will the Doggy, which most of you, if not all of you, don't know who he is, this account. Or at least, yeah. Well, not in the way that Carmen did, though. Not in the way that she knew my account. You guys only knew because I mentioned it, or I played it once in a video. But Carmen's been there. She's seen it all. She's seen it all. She's been playing with me when I was in this account. So she's one of the first. What do you know? And then I got It's William the Doge, and then that account got, what? You guys already know. And then I got It's _Mad Mike, and this is where I am now. What a journey. That's what I want this new era to be. you know, back in the old days, back to the old days.